Bienvenidos a Soy Violento, Soy Macabro Podcast. Yo soy Dee.
Yo soy Ali.
Y hoy Ali les contará de un caso que sucedió en Simi Valley, California.
Imaginen recibir esta llamada. Una niña al otro lado de la línea, aterrorizada, suplicando ayuda para su madre. Una madre, una hija, una amiga, arrebatada demasiado pronto y de una manera tan cruel y trágica. Esta es una historia sobre el amor de una madre, la pérdida y el impactante y devastador efecto de la violencia doméstica. Es el asesinato de Jessica Tinoco. Advertencia: la información de este caso puede ser desencadenante para algunos. Tenga en cuenta que algunos de estos casos pueden involucrar menores de edad, abuso, violación o violencia. Escuchen con precaución.
Warning: the information on this case can be triggering to some. Please be advised that some of these cases may involve children, abuse, rape, and violence. Listen with caution.
She just had a pure soul. Her intentions were good, and I feel like that was her biggest flaw, because she just wanted to help. And I felt like she could help this guy. I remember she just loved the kids, always wanted to be with the kids. She was a wonderful mother. That was her pride, that was her joy, that was her passion, was to be a mom to all 5 kids.
That's another thing we want to put out there is if you know someone or you have an idea of something going on, then it needs to be spoken of. You need to remind those people that they're loved.
A GoFundMe page that was created for Jessica Tinoco described her as follows. Quote, "She was known for her generous heart, infectious smile, and the strength she showed every day. Her love for her family and friends was immeasurable, and her passing has left an unimaginable void in our hearts." That was Jessica Tinoco, a devoted mother of 5 whose life was stolen in a horrific act of violence. She was only 34 years old. En el momento de su asesinato, Jessica mantenía una relación con Ramón Rivas, también conocido como Raymond. Por lo que se dice, Jessica y Raymond llevaban aproximadamente 9 meses de novios. La familia de Jessica en ese tiempo no tenía conocimiento de ningún historial de violencia entre ellos. Pero eso no significa que no haya ocurrido. Como todos sabemos, a veces las víctimas no hablan por miedo o por ser amenazadas o piensan que la persona va a cambiar o that it only happened once. Alguien no comete un crimen como este así, sin tener historial. Raymond no era el padre de los niños. Los niños estaban entre las edades de 5 a 14 años, so they're young. Pero Raymond vivía con Jessica y con los niños. El 27 de septiembre de 2024, aproximadamente a las 6 de la tarde, el Departamento de Policía de Simi Valley recibió una llamada desgarradora al 911. Una niña pedía ayuda para su madre, afirmando que el novio de la madre la había apuñalado. Cuando los oficiales llegaron a la casa en Simi Valley, encontraron a Jessica con múltiples heridas de arma blanca en el rostro, su pecho y en su abdomen. Raymond.
You said that she was stabbed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she was stabbed, yeah.
In total, how many times?
They didn't say how many times, they just said multiple times.
So
in her face,
yeah.
in her chest, and her abdomen.
Wow. But that just shows that he was really angry.
Yeah.
Because if it's like specifically in the face, it's like almost like trying to disfigurate the face. That is so wild. And then for her daughter to like witness it all is...
Ya, cuando esto empezó, cuando el crimen empezó, los niños corrieron.
No.
Ya. Raymond seguía en la vivienda cuando la policía llegó. y él fue detenido de inmediato. Se confirmó que en el momento del ataque, él estaba bajo supervisión comunitaria posterior a su liberación, que significa que es un tipo de libertad condicional para exconvictos que han salido de una institución. So he was in probation. Entonces, sus acciones no solo le quitaron la vida a Jessica, sino que también estaba violando los términos de su probation.
Wow. I don't know if you're going to get into it, but do you know what he was in jail for?
On some articles it said just múltiples delitos.
Okay.
En otros articles miré que era robando carros.
Okay, so like Grand Theft Auto,
there were additional
Yeah.
otros delitos que había cometido.
Yeah, because for me it's like, okay, so he's in probation basically for crimes that he committed before.
Ujú.
Wow. Okay.
Jessica fue trasladada de urgencia al Centro Médico Regional Los Robles en Thousand Oaks, donde lamentablemente falleció. El 1 de octubre, Raymond tuvo su primer corte ante el tribunal y su audiencia de acusación fue programada para el 30 de octubre. Él aún permanece bajo custodia sin derecho a fianza. So for right now, we don't know how many years he's gonna be getting.
Yeah.
But he's in prison. Además del cargo de asesinato, enfrenta 2 cargos de maltrato infantil por haber cometido el crimen frente a 2 de los hijos de Jessica. And on top of that, los otros múltiples delitos that que ya tenía encima. Yeah, that he had violated his probation. So he just
accumulated even more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While the exact details of that night remain unclear, one thing is certain. This should have never happened. 5 children have now been left without their mother. Y son niños pequeños de 5 a 14 años.
Wow. And yeah, I mean, to have they're, especially the older ones, are in such a, age where they're starting to become young adults, and then the younger children still need her because they're trying to explore this world now without a mother, and also having to witness such horrendous abuse going on in the home. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, y no han dicho, pero como dije al principio, alguien no nada más comete un crimen así.
No.
Without there being some history.
Yeah.
Right, something else was happening in that home.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine, what these kids are feeling.
No.
Y Jessica, como la describen, she was a great mom. She did everything for her kids. I cannot imagine what happened that day. And I don't want to imagine. I can't. These kids are.
They've gone through so much in
Yeah.
such a short amount of their life. I mean, just domestic violence in general is something that no one, women or men, should ever go through. But to be a child or a young adult or a teen and going and seeing and witnessing this happen, it's just one of those things one of those things that's gonna affect the rest of life. And horrible.
Días después de su asesinato, más de 100 personas se reunieron en el muelle de Puede, which was un lugar que a Jessica le gustaba ir. Mucha gente, sus familias, amigos de la comunidad de Simi Valley se juntaron para honrar su memoria, vestidos de morado y soltando globos del mismo color en el cielo. Se unieron para recordarla, para apoyar a su familia en su duelo y enviar un mensaje a todas las víctimas de violencia doméstica. No estás sola. Hay ayuda disponible. Su hermana Nicole habló con KTLA sobre el dolor que ahora enfrentan sus sobrinos. Quote, trato de ponerme en su lugar y es horrible. Horrible saber que estuvieron ahí y tuvieron que presentar cómo su madre murió de esa manera. Su amigo Alonso la recordó como una madre dedicada, una mujer fuerte con un corazón enorme. No dijeron cuáles eran los niños que estaban en la casa, but just imagining like how they describe her, if it was the older ones,
Yeah.
I imagine they probably wanted to even help her, y ella, el amor de madre, les dijo que corrieran,
Yeah.
right? If it was the little ones, like, they don't even know what to do, so
Yeah.
tiny, like, it's just, they didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve this.
No, she didn't deserve this, and they didn't deserve to be witness
No.
anything like this. And for a man, or for him calling
Monster.
himself a man, and more of a monster, yeah, I think for him to do and have the rage within him to commit this type of murder just shows that he had no respect for her children, or and disfigured her and murdered her for whatever it was. Nothing that she could have done, or nothing that was happening during that time, could have ever be
Doesn't
that
justify it. Yeah.
be that serious
Mhm.
for murder, or for stabbing her the way that she did. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah. Otra amiga en una entrevista con el Simi Valley Acorn envió un mensaje a los hijos de Jessica. Quote, recuerden su fortaleza y lo fuerte que era. Y recuerden que ustedes son los hijos de su mamá. Y por eso pueden con esto. Son fuertes porque su mamá era fuerte. Así que nunca se rindan y háganla sentir orgullosa cada día. La mamá de Jessica, Mary, expresó en una entrevista con el Ventura County Star Newspaper lo siguiente. Jessica aprendió de mis errores y fue una mejor mujer y madre de lo que yo fui. Era una persona hermosa por dentro y por fuera. Haría cualquier cosa por cualquiera. Ella era mi todo. Ella era mi mejor amiga. It just breaks my heart. Nuestros corazones están con la familia de Jessica, especialmente con sus 5 hermosos hijos, quienes merecían crecer con su madre a su lado. Jessica debería de haber estado presente para sus logros, sus desafíos y sus momentos felices. Debería haber tenido la oportunidad de seguir creando y de ver crecer a sus hijos y crear recuerdos con ellos. Su vida fue arrebatada demasiado pronto. Esta es la trágica historia de Jessica Tinoco.
I love my baby's mom, and she was a good mom. She's always been there for my kids, she's always took care of my daughters.
She was such a beautiful person, so loving anyone she came across. She was willing to help them if they needed help. She always said how proud she was of me and how happy she was to see me grow up and how much she looked at me like a little sister. And my heart goes out for my nieces and my nephew. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve, and no child deserves to go through something like this.
And that was the case for this week. I just want to acknowledge Jessica's friend, the one that commented the thing, for her children. I think that's one of the most impactful quotes I've heard in a while. Yeah. It encourages, the victim's family to stay strong and continue being, a warrior in such a tragic case. It's just a very wonderful quote, and I think I will hold on to that for a while.
Yeah.
It's
very powerful.
It's truly powerful.
Yeah.
So once again, our hearts go out to the family, to the friends, and to anybody who has been affected by her case. And again, we will try to include the resources in the links below of this episode, as well as provide certain ways you can go and ask for help. You are not alone. And if you need to, find help and go seek help, people are out there to help you out. If you need any of the organizations if you live in California, if you need any of the organizations, we will also provide those through our DMs. So, just in case you need them. And, it's one of those things that's just horrible to know that still happens in the world.
Right.
And I feel like more and more women are trying to, be brave and empowering and get out there and get out of these really tragic situations. And I feel like you should never be afraid to leave such a toxic environment. But
maybe you see her pictures, that her smile,
it's just very contagious.
Yeah. She looked very happy. Whenever she has pictures with her kids, she just looks happy. She did everything for her kids.
Yeah. That's so heartbreaking. But again, if you need any of the resources, we will link them below, as well as in our Instagram and our other platforms. But until then, that's the episode for this week. If you want to talk about it, our socials are open. You can DM us or leave a comment with the video of this episode or any other information that we shared about this episode. You can leave a comment or DM us, and we will try our best to reply. We want to hear from you guys. We want to see, what you guys think. You can follow us on Twitter, or X as it's known now, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Threads. You can follow us there as at SVSM_podcast, or on Facebook as Sobre podcast. You can listen to the rest of the 136. Right?
Yes.
36 episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you stream podcasts. Just type in Sobre podcast, and we should be the first ones to pop up. If you want to see the visual portion of this episode, we are also on YouTube. Just look for us as Sobre podcast or at SVSM_podcast, and we should be the first ones to pop up.
If you guys want to see these beautiful hair,
I know.
So bright and purple.
Thank you. You can listen or view this episode on our YouTube. Usually it takes us like 1 or 2 days after we upload the episode. So if you want, you can check it there. You can subscribe. You can like and comment, and we will try our best to reply as soon as we can.
Because we put on makeup, we do our hair, for these videos.
We put some effort.
Sometimes we don't. That's true.
Sometimes we don't, but for the most part, we do. You can subscribe, you can like, you can comment, and we'll try our best to reply there. Am I forgetting anything?
No.
Any updates? Anything? We're good?
No.
Okay. So this is our second episode back. It feels nice to be back. It's
sorry, this episode is going
up a
little late.
We had technical difficulties when it comes to recording equipment.
It's just like it's one thing after another. So sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, I completely understand. That our recording day was wild for me too. So it was a sign of the universe that it just needed to happen.
It needed to happen today, so it's gonna go up it's gonna go up late. So
yeah, it's gonna go up late, but you will have an episode this week.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. And welcome to mid-March. We are a couple of weeks now from April, so spring is coming. I don't know. I think that's about it. I don't have any information. No. Happy St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate.
Monday.
I know it's Monday.
Yeah.
I will be working that day, so I am not going to celebrate. Yeah. But happy St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate. I don't know.
¿Te vas a pintar pelo verde?
I wish I could, but green is very hard to remove from my hair, so no.
Y luego si no te lo cuidas, it turns like into like a very ugly,
Ugly green.
gooey, you know.
I love
green. Yeah.
Green is one of my favorite colors.
Oh
but
yeah.
it's one of those colors that I haven't committed. Yeah, it's like it's one little thing goes wrong and it just turns to crap.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
But, yeah,
I tried playing around with it once and I was like, never again.
You're like, I'm done. I don't want to do this. If you have any recommendations of what Lupita should do with her hair, Ali should do to your hair, let her know.
I have like 10 different names, so it's fine. Call me whatever you want. Okay. You call me princess if you want. Okay.
No.
My queen. I'm kidding.
No. But
yeah, I'm trying to dye my hair. I just don't know what color. So we're just playing around.
She
said pink.
She said pink. You said pink. Right?
I heard it.
Yeah. You want to come on the screen? Come in the screen.
Is it Penny?
Yeah, she's like.
Penny was feeling sick, you guys, this week, but she's doing better now.
Yeah, she's doing a lot better, right?
Penny.
She's like, I don't know. She's like, let's go. But yeah, and we don't have any updates right now. So
no.
Yeah, if you guys if you want to recommend any cases or any episodes, we are, open to that too. Just leave them in our DMs, our comments, and we will gladly add those to our rotation. Yeah, the more episode recommendations you have, the better for us. But yeah, until next week.
Then next week, yeah.
Yeah, until next week. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye. Stay spooky. Bye.
Bye, everyone.